so I looked up. He was completely stiff. After a long silence, he stared at me and started talking again. The Shen Group has 30 subsidiaries worldwide. Total assets are around 700 billion. I personally have over $10 billion in liquid assets. I also own more than 100 properties. Seeing the confused look on my face, he could only sigh and explain. What I mean is, I have more than enough money for you to spend, so why won't you take it? But I didn't know how to answer him. I couldn't exactly say it's because the comments told me that you'll get tired of me one day and kick me out. After holding it in for a while, I forced myself to speak. I don't have to explain. Anyway, I won't be spending your money like I used to anymore. I won't spend that much of your money anymore. This time, Shen Buyu stayed silent. It wasn't until she stood up that I finally saw her pale face and red-rimmed eyes. Shen Buyu. I just thought there was no need to explain. Wherever the money is, the love is. If you're not spending my money anymore, does that mean you don't love me anymore? Before I could react, a loud door slam echoed, and Shen Buyu was gone. The comments exploded. Shen Buyu still hadn't come home by night. What she said during the day was really strange. It even made me a little hopeful about the future plot. But the existence of the male lead and the comments kept reminding me, I can't afford to gamble. So I pushed everything about Shen Buyu to the back of my mind. Saving money became my top priority. I stayed home all day sorting through my things, until the doorbell rang. Secretary Lee pushed the door open, and handed me the Bulgari sapphire ring they had won at auction. Mr. Fang, if you need more pocket money, you can just tell me. President Shen already said it's fine. It's enough. There's too much stuff here. I'm just tidying up. I've been reflecting lately. Shen Buyu works so hard, I used to spend money way too recklessly. No, Mr. Fang, you actually didn't spend that much. President Shen has been really busy with work lately, and doesn't have time to spend with you. It's only right that you spend a bit more. If there's anything you want to buy, just tell me. You can buy anything. In the past, whenever Secretary Lee brought me things, he always looked like he'd accidentally walked into heaven. Today, his expression was strangely desperate. I don't have anything I want to buy. Secretary Lee looked utterly devastated and turned to leave. An hour earlier, Shen Buyu had given him one mission, to make me spend money. The more I spent, the higher his bonus, 20%. At that moment, he felt like this was revenge. After all, he had seen my spending habits before. Now he realized there really is no such thing as a free lunch from capitalists. The moment he stepped out of the elevator, Shen Buyu called him. Why won't he spend my money? Maybe he's just being considerate of you, so he wants to change his spending habits. He even sold everything you gave him. Maybe he believes in out with the old, in with the new. That's not right. Now he won't even let me buy him anything new. When a man refuses to spend your money, does that mean he still has you in his heart? For the next week, Shen Buyu stayed busy at the company. I was very well behaved and didn't bother her. The next time I saw Shen Buyu was at a business banquet a week later. She held my arm as we entered the hall, and told me she wanted to introduce me to her stepmother's son tonight. Her stepmother had remarried many years after losing her husband. He was the son from her stepfather's side. But I never expected that Enlan was actually the so-called male lead. So when Shen Buyu introduced us, I accidentally blurted out, "Holy shit, step-sibling romance?" What did you just say? I didn't catch that. I quickly covered my mouth and waved my hands. Then I unconsciously looked at the male lead in front of me. Great presence, good looks. He's about on the same level as me. But too bad he's the male lead, so I quietly took 2 steps back. Before I could take a 3rd step, someone pulled my arm back. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to the bathroom." Shen Buyu let me go. But after I came out of the bathroom, I didn't return to her side. Instead, I went straight to the dining table and started loading up my plate. Halfway through eating, Luo Qingyu